Hi folks, Tony Knight, dog listener here, and I'm here in Vallentuna in Sweden, just outside Stockholm, with our senior Swedish dog listener, Mervi. Mervi, thanks for having me in your home for the last few days. We've been doing an advanced course.
Yeah, and a great talk.
Yeah. Talk. That was a great talk.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, and the purpose of this is I just wanted to, because we've all got a reason and a story how we came to this method. And obviously I came to it because my mum came up with the process.
Yeah.
But it's great for us to know that this process helps other people in so many ways. So you are our senior dog listener here in Sweden and a very valued member of the team. But how did you get to learn about Amichien Bonding? What was the story?
Actually, it was that I was really burnt out. I was really sick and I was in my house for a year. I didn't go out. And I was thinking that maybe a dog will help me to just come out and go for a walk and so. And I was going back to life. I had already slept for a year. So, and I wanted a dog that was not a puppy. Because that will take too much energy from me. So I wanted around a 1-year-old dog. And I contacted an organization that they helped me to find the right dog. And that is so fun because Kenzo come into my life and there was a lot of interviews. They were asking me questions and how good I am to take care of a dog.
Yeah.
And it shows that he had a lot of problems, and I was really a good dog owner. I went to courses, I was contacting experts, and I was really trying to solve the problems, and I was blaming myself to not be a good dog owner.
So what were the problems that you had with Kenzo?
Yeah, it was, for example, it was separation anxiety. He was a runaway, he just went away, he could be in the forest for hours. He was following me all the time in the house, and if I just go to the bathroom, he was outside and don't leave me, I thought at that time. And he was barking at people, he was lunging at other dogs and people and children. He has everything. So it was so difficult, and I was trying to train everything separately.
Right, yeah. So you had tried, what had you tried?
I have tried everything. I have been really bad to my dog, and I admit that today because I know that I didn't know better. I was like blood on my fingers because he was pulling on the leash so much and was all the time like this.
Yeah.
And the bad thing, like this, I did like this.
Yeah.
And that's really sad to think about. I would never do it again.
Yeah, because you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to.
And he's relaxed.
I really don't want to.
Yeah. So how did you find dog listening? How did you find the Amichien Bonding?
Actually, it was so great because I have an expert here to my home. And she said, you can read a book written by Jan Fennell. Okay, I will do that. And I ran away and bought a book. And I start to read it, and I just felt that there is something here. But I was still just reading about the runaway things and things that was big for me.
So you were going to the back of the book and reading that section.
But after a while, I could see that there is something. It's like we say in Sweden, red line. Yeah, you can see that there is something. Everything is together.
Okay.
And I started to practice at home and. I saw it once. There is things happening.
What was the first thing you noticed that was different?
He was calming down. He stopped following me everywhere. He was starting to look at me more. But I still had a lot of things wrong, so I didn't know everything. So I went to a talk here in Sweden. Your mom, Jan Fennell, was here. And I'm used to write a lot of things when I go to it because I have to remember. I just listen and I write 2 words.
Right.
Desperation, inspiration.
Yeah, yeah. And which one were you? I don't know, you need to ask, really. You were desperate. Tried everything else.
Yeah.
And then you finally come to this. This is an interesting thing that, often people say, I've tried everything.
Yeah.
Then I found this method.
Yeah.
And that's frustrating for me because I would like Amichien Bonding to be the first thing that people get to, and that's my task. That's my mission, to get that out there. But it's like when people say, when you're looking for your keys, it's always in the last place you look.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is. You're not going to carry on looking for your keys when you found them.
Yeah.
So you got to a stage where you found this.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Yeah.
You started doing it.
Yeah.
And you noticed improvements in Kenzo almost immediately.
Yeah, and I've never gone back to the old way of thinking. Of course, it's a mixed road to go. You are working with your feelings. But I felt that I have to learn more about this. And lucky for me, there was courses in England.
Yeah, and you did. You came over.
Yeah, I did came over. And when I went home, I was just so filled with inspiration. I now know what to do. I never blame my dog for doing things.
But you don't blame yourself either.
Exactly.
That's the other important point.
I know what to do, and I'm so happy for it. And that's just the way it is a process. I find it that some days it's like, oh, I have bad days.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, but
But it's what you do after you've had the bad day.
Yeah.
And if you have a bad day and your dogs start to ask you questions,
Yeah.
with this process, this is how it is for me.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I know what to do about this, and I get back on track sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
So you've got two dogs. You've got Kenzo and Gizmo. I love them both.
Yeah.
Gizmo's amazing because it's just this little dog with a huge character.
Exactly, and really strong. He knows what to do if he wants your attention and so.
Yes.
But he's like born in this method.
Yeah.
So he has, for the first day, he had got the information. You are not the one to take responsible for this pack. We are taking care of you. So he has the time to just be like a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a strong personality, of course, the clown personality. But it's interesting, yes, he was born and straight away you started doing the process, but he still asks questions.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. And he's still alive.
Yeah.
So if it's something that is danger, of course he will growl and ask questions, and I know what to answer. So it's not what the dog is doing, it's what I say when he's doing it.
Yeah.
So it's always that we change the focus. Yeah.
And obviously, this is a process you love doing.
Absolutely,
You love how it makes sense and how you've changed your dogs. You've calmed an anxious dog down hugely.
Yeah.
And now you teach other people.
Yeah, I do. And I have done it now once on my own. And I find it so great. And I see that every time when we have a course, people's eyes like, okay, wow, I start to understand. So there is something really, really important, but it's difficult to see if you don't see the whole picture.
Yeah. So what do you love most about helping other people?
I love to give them confidence to do that they are good enough for their dogs. I love to say them that they can do it by themselves. They don't need to think about that others are doing it. I love to tell them that there is nothing wrong with the dog.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is so relieved for people to hear that, oh, okay, this is okay. And it's so many things. It's just to see people be more happy.
And the dog's more happy.
And the dogs, it's through the people we need to go, but it's the dog I really care about. I want them to have the right to their own language, because they are living in our world.
Yeah, which they don't understand.
Yeah.
And so the least we can do is show them that they can trust us.
Yeah, exactly.
And needless to say, you're very happy that you found this process.
Oh.
And I imagine if Kenzo and Gizmo could talk, they would say, yeah, it's not bad.
It's a great life.
It's a good life. It's a dog's life.
Yeah.
Mervi, thanks very much.
Thank you so much. Great to have you here.